What's up, guys? As you can see, we have one person missing.
We do.
And we just like to say that, in life, not everything has to work out, dude. And just because it doesn't work out now doesn't mean it won't work out later. Timing is a real thing.
Mm.
And, getting caught up between like personal relationships and partnerships and things like that, and even transitioning from a relationship to a partnership, it's a different world. And, with each, like, there's separate rules, I guess, and expectations.
Yeah, and like you said, timing is a real thing. So for that reason, we came to a decision as a trio
Mm-hmm.
that it would be best to separate ways. Logan is going off to do his own thing, while both Said and I are doing the podcast.
Full time, baby.
Now, the reason why Logan is separating ways is because he's focused on USC,
Mhm.
which is
Which is a huge thing. It's amazing. Like, we're so happy for him.
Yeah,
We love him.
of course.
From both sides. Whether you're a partner, companion, a freaking friend, whatever it is, you're a brother at this point.
Mhm.
And yeah, there's no hard feelings. So I hope to God no one here is actually miserable about this.
No, there's literally nothing different about our friendship or relationship.
No, I mean, right after we shared a meme. So
Yeah,
it
we
was
shared a
great.
meme right now.
It was like a monkey meme or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
either way, he was a valuable asset and will still continue to be in our lives.
For sure.
But as far as the 2 a.m. podcast, it's going to keep going. It's going to go hard and strong. And yeah, we appreciate you guys. And
Actually, wait.
What?
Quick changes as well. We'll be uploading a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna guess either 3 to 4 times a week.
Yeah, that's the goal. So
And,
if you
yeah.
see more, it means we're doing great.
We'll keep it going, baby.
Yeah, and as long as we have this, me and Zayd are both happy. And
Let's go.
Logan.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Part 2.
Peace.
Yeah.
This guy's got the Delta Plus.
So you took Delta Airlines and got the Delta variant?
I thought that's how you get the Delta variant.
You're not. Something is off here.
Something's
no.
always off about this guy. I have
No,
to
no,
tell
no.
you.
I'm right. I'm right.
It's
Don't
like
worry.
when the Corona came out, people stopped buying the Corona.
See,
You have a point.
You're right.
You do have a point.
You're very right. I do have a point. Always. It's a sharpened too, Got that.
Oh man, we're doing that now.
yeah. We're doing puns. All right.
Oh man.
All right, everybody. As you can see, we have someone new here. His name is Kareem Asfoor. He goes by crispy_Kareem.
Correct.
Yes, sir. That is
Very
his
clever Insta
Instagram.
I stole
As
it.
you can see. He is a great friend and a fellow colleague in many different arts and spectrums of industries throughout the world. Take that as
Mr.
however you
Worldwide,
want.
in other words.
Mr. Worldwide, yeah. He comes from Arizona. He's visiting today.
Mhm.
And why not? We'll have a spontaneous episode. Kick back. Enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying?
I
Welcome,
feel like that
welcome.
was the most general and non-specific introduction I've ever heard
Yeah,
in
we
my
got to
life.
get, well,
They know zero about me.
we are
from
men.
that.
Well,
and,
here's the
and
thing.
men keep mysterious.
Here's the
It's
thing.
true.
That's
There
because
you
we
go.
want you to
Man
give
of
a
mystery.
little.
Man of mystery right here.
We want you to give a little intro about yourself.
Yes,
so
sir. Tell us what you do, man.
How would you describe yourself?
Oh man, I feel like I'm in an interview. I don't know.
You kind of are. What do you
I don't
do?
know.
Are you focused on school? Are you focused on?
I'm finishing up my last semester of university.
Very
Mhm.
nice.
I'm studying computer science, so programming
Nice.
and
A
stuff
lot
of that sort,
screen time.
Mhm.
software, tech, all things like that.
Yeah.
That's it. Soccer player.
Big soccer guy.
I would say I'm better than Zayd.
Some would argue.
Some would argue.
We've had many arguments about
people
this.
around my house, me included, would say I'm the better soccer player, but
Ooh.
Okay, I'll let you.
I don't know. I mean, I let my skills talk for me. So
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would say. So
Yeah. Love it. So how do you feel about Messi leaving?
Messi
Going somewhere
leaving.
else? Where did they decide where he's going?
He signed
Yeah.
for Paris. Saint-Germain.
Paris.
Yeah.
How's that gonna go, dude?
Dude.
I mean, he's amazing.
it's gonna go very well. Like it's his best option.
Here's
So-
here's the thing though. It's like I think of it as like kind of like the Lakers getting LeBron.
Yeah.
It's like it's like when the best player
Mhm.
goes to a team and like they basically collect all the best players and try to form a super team. I don't think that it has longevity, and because it's like a synthetic team.
Mhm.
It's not like
Mm.
players didn't like, come from their academy and work their way up to be their like to work for that team.
Yes.
So in my opinion, I think it won't work out for him.
Really?
Mm. I get mixed emotions about it. It's just I don't know how it's going to play out, honestly.
Here's the
But
thing.
I am
Go
being positive about it. Like it's definitely he's going to help out the
It's
team.
like it's one of those things where it's like something looks really good on paper and you're like, "Oh, it's for sure like they have to win everything. He's going to be amazing." But then like it's like on paper versus reality.
But to
That's how I
play
look at it.
devil's advocate, like let's take an NBA example, like the Olympic Dream Team,
Mhm.
right? Those were the best players by far from the league.
Sure.
So they essentially just slapped together a team and destroyed.
Yeah, but they're also playing against like plumbers from other countries. They're not really playing against
Yeah.
that high caliber.
Well, yeah,
of
you do have a
teams.
point there.
Yeah.
I mean, they are defeating them like 120 to like
Yeah, like it's-
55.
It's
Yeah.
mostly like blowouts with like a couple like, like more competitive games, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, you can't. I don't know, because basketball's more centralized in the U.S.
Yeah.
than it is
Yeah.
like over
Yeah.
international.
So like in a sport like that, who's technically in charge of like strategizing like a team or like, formation of players or who goes in, who stays out, like
In
What's the
soccer,
coach?
depending on what team you're playing, first of all.
in soccer, the manager
The manager, right?
is both the coach and the one that is dealing with buying and selling the players.
Mm.
So he's doing 2.
Mhm.
So like in U.S. sports, usually they have a GM that does the trading,
Yes.
and then they have a coach.
Gotcha.
But in soccer, the two are the same person.
Mm.
So it's a little bit different.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now, you don't live in Arizona, right? You live in Sacramento.
I grew up in Arizona, and then I was just there for the summer, and now I live in Sacramento. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. What's Sacramento like? Because I've heard a lot of good things. I've heard a lot of bad things.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Are
the
we
in and
allowed-
out there
can we-
actually burnt my lip.
Can we curse?
Yeah, of
Dude,
course.
that's
It's
you
the
can,
bro.
fucking worst.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Let it
Why?
out.
Why?
I couldn't just say it was the worst. I had to.
Yeah,
ask,
it has to be, emphasized.
yeah. It's like, I mean, if you don't know any better, it's probably amazing. Like, if you grew up there, but I
Yeah.
didn't grow up there, so I know better. So I don't like it.
Yeah. I feel like it's just too empty, too distant, too. Is
Yeah,
that the kind of general?
Yeah, I feel like also just the general people there, because they've lived there their whole lives and they just don't know any better as far as like living situation and
Mhm.
Yeah.
everything like that. I don't know. It changes the people and changes the culture.
Hmm.
Like you would go, I've noticed that like the culture is very different from what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I would say, like, I noticed this through like jokes. I would say like a joke and like it goes over people's heads. And I'm like, and then, but
Have
then
some fun,
yeah.
guys.
it's weird because it's like I'm in a setting in which I'm looking at everyone like, oh wow, these people are weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, and I remember I said a joke and no one understood it and it like went over people's heads and I was like, dang, they all think I'm the weird one.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I'm looking at them like they're weird and they're definitely looking at me like I'm weird.
Huh. I don't know.
So who's right? I don't know. I mean,
Oh my god.
Does it have more of like, I know, isn't real estate popping there?
dude, real estate's popping everywhere. At
Well,
this point.
granted,
yeah,
but
well,
especially
like right now.
Sacramento.
Especially
Yeah,
Sacramento?
well, because that's just because that's a product of the Bay Area being so inflated at the moment, and for the
Okay.
last like 10 years, that people that just don't make $300,000 working for Google have to just leave.
Straight up.
Dude, yeah, that's actually a huge salary.
No, yeah, but like there,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
probably, like,
that's
triple
like,
income
You
and
kind of
stuff.
need that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You kind of need it.
absolutely. I mean, all I remember from Sacramento is that it's just like an open road, technically. Like
Yeah,
kind of. And
I'm-
there's like a few
it's-
In-N-Outs
it's-
that burn
it's
your
not-
lips.
it's not farmland.
Fuck your lips. bro.
Yeah.
I literally
It's-
almost sued them,
yeah,
dude. That's
it's-
how bad I burnt myself, by the way.
What
do you mean
What do you?
soup?
Are you saying it was so? What did you?
The
you ate a
cheese came out.
burger
You know how like they
that
melt
was so
the cheese?
hot that it
I
melted.
swear to God. Okay, so I went on a road trip, and I don't trust most like restaurants
Yeah.
on the road.
Mhm.
You know, in a far stretch. So I resorted to like, listen, man, we're still in California. I'm just gonna eat In-N-Out for the rest of this trip because I trust it. You know.
Yeah.
And I went, and we had In-N-Out just fine up until we reached Sacramento. I don't know what the hell they did to that burger, dude, but it's as if they seared the cheese on the outside. It was like melted to perfection.
Yeah.
But I took the first bite, and it literally my upper lip burnt so hard I actually dropped the burger and said, "Ah!" And then my friend Gus looks at me, and he's like, "Whoa, what happened?" And I'm like, "Dude, what the hell? Like, I literally just burnt myself like really bad." I
Mhm.
look, it starts to bubble up. The next day, it like peels. There's
Bro,
water in
what?
it. I swear, and I'm like, "What did you guys do to me?" Like, not cool. But
Okay.
yeah,
This is probably like a
I did
one-off
not-
case though.
yeah. And then I was like, I remember getting in the car, and I was like, "Fuck Sacramento," you know, like
Never going back to
Yeah,
Sacramento.
never again. Yeah,
Despise that area.
it's just
Yeah.
not
I'm-
good vibes.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not farmland. I don't want to paint it to be like Wyoming or Montana.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that. Like
Yeah.
it's still I'm in California.
yeah,
Mhm.
But I'm just like, I mean, it's like
boring. Is
better than Fresno.
No, way better than Fresno.
Yeah,
I'd
better
imagine.
than like Fresno and Bakersfield for sure. But I don't know, like worse than any OC city or any LA city.
Yeah.
Or
If
any
you would,
Bay
if
Area
you,
city.
if you were to put a temperature to Sacramento, it would be lukewarm.
Yeah.
Just be fucking
lukewarm, just so neutral.
Just
Yeah,
bland.
like
Yeah.
you want more, but it's not like, I mean, you can deal with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'll ride this baby downhill. You know,
So did you grow up here
here.
specifically, like
I grew up.
SoCal?
No, I grew up in Phoenix, and then I just visit SoCal often because of family. and
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know he grew up in
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Nice,
I grew up in Phoenix. That was the best.
very nice.
That was the bomb.
I
Phoenix
do
is
remember you used to work for Apple, right?
Yeah, I worked for Apple.
And-
I didn't last long.
Yeah, but like for some
It wasn't
reason,
for me.
I've always thought that was a mysterious job. Like nobody actually fills you in on like the Apple way or like how you treat customers or
It's like a
what
cult.
you do day to day.
It's a cult.
It is
It's a cult.
Yeah, it's pretty culty. Like I remember the first like 2 days I was there, watched nonstop videos.
Mm.
Just it's like the culty videos of like
Yeah.
how you treat people. Like they're making it into like more movie kind of looking videos to like to kind of mask what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to like peel my eyes out. It was terrible.
Remember, guys, the fire exit doors on your
Dude, the inside of Apple stores, it's so hectic. Like,
Oh, they actually had a video showing us like they actually broke down the Apple store.
Mhm.
They actually have like very psychological things going on with the Apple store. I've
Mm.
forgotten like they make sure that every Apple store is exactly this uses the exact same materials and like they choose a specific wood for like those tables
Yeah.
that they have the products on. They actually like went into very like
like
strong detail
Yeah.
into like even like I remember them telling us like about the box. You know how you open the iPhone box
Mhm.
and you know how it doesn't open.
It's like a
It-
it's
you
such
know
a
how it-
smooth.
You know how it's smooth and
Yeah.
slow. You
Mhm.
can't open it fast.
Yeah.
You have to literally like pull
Pull
it
it.
slowly.
Yeah.
That's by design. It's literally
That's
supposed
wild.
to take apparently like some like 10 seconds, 11 seconds specifically to open the iPhone box.
It's like it's a real life cinematic sequence.
yeah.
What they're doing. They're like,
but it makes it feel high
Yeah,
quality.
but
and,
that
like
that's
you
what
have
they're
enough
trying to do.
room to play like classical music in your head.
Yeah, they're literally trying to build that anticipation before you just see it, like right there in the
Yeah.
front. So that was interesting because like it really went into like the psychological things that they're trying to like intertwine with their
Mhm.
products and
Yeah.
their store. And it made sense, like when you think about it. Like the lighting, the
Yeah.
wood, everything is very specific there.
Yeah.
what did you hate about it?
Okay, I was a technical support advisor, which is
Oh,
a
God.
very over the top name for
Whatever you do.
at a call center.
Oh,
Call center.
But
Seems
obviously,
very high quality.
I don't want to tell people I work at a call center for Apple.
Yeah.
I tell them I'm a technical support advisor.
Oh wow.
It's the bougie version.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love how like it like deepens your voice.
Yeah,
too, you know.
you're- I'm a technical support advisor, tier 1 iOS. And yeah, I try to make.
Yeah, it's all.
You should see my resume. Yeah, I like milked it. Like I'm like, oh, iOS certified. Like I'm
I
like, bro,
actually worked alongside Steve Jobs as
yeah,
well.
like, oh, Tim Cook gave me top marks. Like, what am I? But yeah, but at the end of the day, I worked at a call center,
Yeah,
and
I
then
get you.
what the worst part about it? 2 weeks in, COVID hit. I go to online, and then I'm dealing with customers from my room, and then like my safe space became the place where I'm getting yelled at.
Oh my
all day.
god. Yeah.
And I was like, I think it was like 7 months, and I was like, I will die if I keep doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Gotta switch it up, dude.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
last.
I remember COVID, like those 2 years where everyone was moving to like indoor,
Yeah.
like in your room, like you're using your safe environments to do.
You know what the worst part
Shit
about it
work.
was?
Yeah.
We got it the worst because the Apple stores also closed. So everyone's like, yo, can I get an appointment? I'm like, no.
Yeah,
They're like, all right, you have to fix it for me. I'm like, oh man.
yeah,
All right, 45 minutes on the phone with this guy
yeah.
who barely knows how to
Manage,
like
scroll.
go to the settings. And I'm like, oh man. And I do this over the phone.
Yeah, I can see how
It's
that's
terrible.
miserable.
It's terrible.
Yeah. 7 months. I was honestly surprised I lasted that long. But there's people that have been doing it for like years. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they like it. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how.
I heard a lot of people take edibles now. Just go to work.
Dude.
Really?
Yeah, and they were like, "Whoa, I worked."
Honestly,
I don't know.
I'm
A lot of people
That
have
sound-
mentioned it. And I'm like, "What?"
I don't know how people can do that.
I
type of
don't know.
shit.
Yeah.
I
I
really don't.
I worked at a movie theater, and there was a guy that came to work. Like, you would smoke right out. I would see him smoking right outside, walk in, and honestly, man, he was enjoying his life.
Yeah.
He was
I
like,
mean, a movie
that'd be
theater is
fun.
more understandable. It's
but
like
he always had a smile on his face. He
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I don't know. He looked happy. And I was
Accustomed
like,
to it.
"Yeah, maybe he's onto something."
That's so funny. Imagine like you see him smoking it, and it's just like it says unch. He already went through the L. It's just this is the lunch joint.
Oh my god.
Got the dinner joint, bro. This guy
He's got his pre-work.
He preps them.
he's got his pre-work ritual.
He's got like a Tupperware.
Yeah.
He like opens his Tupperware. Like, it's just a joint.
Bro.
Oh my god, I got.
I bet you a lot more people than we think are under the influence of something.
At work.
I
Well-
actually,
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
yeah, working at Target, I realized that like sometimes like I take my job very seriously wherever I
Mhm.
work. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it is, and like seeing your colleagues every day, you start to notice that they act different on different days, and then it didn't
Mhm.
hit me until like way later that people are using stuff.
Yeah.
They,
Come on.
like this is like
Come
a
on. I
lot of
mean-
people hate their work.
I mean, if you see people often, it could also just be like outside circumstances that like
Yeah,
are affecting. I mean, if you're seeing someone every day, like they're gonna have shit.
very
days, good
true.
days,
But then
like-
you find out later, obviously.
Oh,
So that
yeah,
like
I
it
guess if you
proves
find
you,
it. Yeah,
it
yeah.
proves you correct.
Yeah, yeah.
So
what
yeah, a lot of people do, and I don't know. I feel like a lot of companies just don't care anymore.
I just don't get it. Like the only thing for me, if
Yeah.
I had like, or back during one of my earlier jobs, is just put a nicotine pouch in and that's it.
Yeah, that's like as much as
Because it's not. I mean, it's not too crazy. What are
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
drug test me for nicotine? Everybody has nicotine.
Nah,
for the most part.
I'm obsessed with the idea of like doing everything as natural as possible. Like, for example, if you have brain fog today, get over it. You know,
Yeah.
like naturally
Yeah.
try to, because I feel like we don't focus enough energy on like inner energy.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't even
to
really
go to the brain.
I don't
or-
even really believe in
true.
like energy drinks, to be honest. Because like if I'm consistent with like working out and stuff like that, and like my eating is correct, honestly, like that's the best.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't
like,
need it. Yeah.
Like I feel like I remember if I didn't go to the gym for like 2 weeks, I finally make it. And like my drive home, I'm like, yo, like,
Mhm.
why does my head feel like so much lighter? Because I remember like I was like, my head just feels heavy.
yeah.
Straight up.
And then all I did was work out
Mhm.
and literally
released.
alleviated.
That's how you
immediately.
got to think of your body. It's signals.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Like you know how like a lot of people like they're just wired to do the whole thing with don't talk to me before my coffee. I'm not
I
like that.
hate that shit.
I
dude.
love coffee, and I'm
Yeah.
actually addicted to caffeine.
Mhm.
But you know what? I don't have it every day. Like
You don't.
I would rather like practice the strength of getting over shit without using substance,
Mhm.
no matter
Yeah.
what it is.
I'm fine without coffee. The only issue is the fact that if you're addicted to it, you get the
The
headache
jitter,
if
the
you don't
headache,
have
yeah.
it that
The
day.
withdrawals.
Yeah, but like if I just have like half a cup, I'm fine.
You know what
So
helps?
it's not like
Surprisingly, that I've been taking as a habit. Infrared saunas.
infrared
Mm.
sauna.
It forces
I
you to
love
sweat
them.
internally.
I've heard of people go into that, but
It's
I
really
don't know.
good. A lot of benefits to it. So the difference between a regular sauna and an infrared sauna is that the infrared actually heats up your core and then extrudes outside.
It cooks you
Mm.
from the
So it
inside
cooks
out.
you from the
yeah,
inside first. So it takes
It's
a while
like a
to start sweating.
microwave.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, basically. Whereas saunas just heat you up.
Yeah,
fully.
yeah.
it's-
Saunas are just the rocks.
Yeah,
in
with the
s-
water and then, yeah.
And because the infrared's way more intense, you have to spend less time in there.
What is it, like 10 minutes?
No,
15
I mean
minutes?
40, 45 max.
45 minutes,
honestly.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a lot. How long do you spend in a regular sauna?
Some people spend an hour, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Depends on the temperature.
It depends on the temperature of the day.
I think they're usually at
Yeah.
what, like 120, 130,
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
recommended is around 33 minutes to like fully like
33.
get the full benefits
Yeah.
of it. But one of the biggest like selling points to it that like why it's gaining traction and more popularity is because it's great for skin complexion, your face.
Mm,
Closes the pores, minimizes it, it makes it feel very smooth.
I'm sure.
And if you fuse that with like whatever facial care you do, perfect combination.
You have to shower like immediately after though,
Yeah,
because you've now sweated everything out. Now
Yeah.
it's just sitting on top of you.
exactly.
After infrared, you sweat for like 30 minutes after.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 Because your core is heated. Like I
Yeah.
remember we got I called Zayd and I was just like, yo, you want to grab tacos? He's like, for sure. So we meet at the taco place. And I'm sitting there like I've been out of the place for like 15 minutes. I'm still sweating. Like I'm like, what is wrong with me, dude? We're in AC right now.
Yeah.
It's just drenched.
Yeah, just drenched. You just feel like a dog. Like, yeah. If I move around, like sweat will come off my lips. Like just drip on you.
Dude, one of my favorite things.
It's nice.
One of my favorite things to do. There's like an actual thing. It's like have you ever heard like athletes do it for like recovery, like cryo technology?
Yeah,
and, like,
cold therapy. We've
yeah,
talked about this.
Yeah,
on the
it's like
pod.
the thing where they cool you down a lot and then they heat you up and like basically all the blood rushes to your heart
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then it expands back out to the rest of your body. Apparently it's really good for you, but I just came up with like my janky way where I go to the gym. I first will like go in the jacuzzi
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes, then jump in the pool immediately, like straight from the jacuzzi,
Mhm.
and then hop back in the jacuzzi. And I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that's kind of doing the same thing, but like
No, you're teaching your body to deal with the temperature variation.
yeah.
Almost immediately, because
Yeah.
usually people would go from the sauna, so really hot, to the cold plunge, like freezing cold,
Yeah.
and it just makes your body more resilient.
Yeah.
So
Some gyms have like actual cold, like it's kind of like a cold,
Like a frozen pool kind
a
of.
frozen pool kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, but it's rare. You have to go to like one of those nicer gyms to get that.
Yeah.
one of the
e-
bougie ones.
Even then, do you trust it? I mean, if it's bougie, yeah, kind of more.
Yeah,
a little bit
I've
more.
only done it once.
If I walked into like a 24-hour fitness in Santa Ana.
Oh,
no,
absolutely not.
No.
do you trust?
I wouldn't
it
even go in the jacuzzi.
I'm good.
Dude, even in bougie gyms, you know people are pissing in that shit.
That's true. They'd be like, yeah, I mean, I don't think I used my membership fully this month. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Like
have
I can't go into a conventional
$300.
to- I used about $280, so I got to
Yeah.
piss in the pool now.
Make my money back.
Does that you count it as a voucher? Come on.
They come up to you. They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, I spent $300 here."
No, dude.
It's
That's
allowed.
what happens when you get trained as a child at Chuck E. Cheese. You know, you got to redeem all your points for
Oh
the
my
day.
God, bro.
I didn't use up $300 this month.
Gym gives you tickets. What do I need these tickets for? What? But yeah, I don't trust those public areas for the most part.
Not at all.
Nah, bro.
Damn.
Have you ever seen someone take a shit in a pool?
No.
No, absolutely
Have I
not.
seen it?
Never?
Oh man,
I don't think.
that would scar
Maybe I
me
have
for-
one instance where I kind of did, but I don't remember.
No. I saw someone bleeding in a pool.
Yeah, I've seen band-aids come off and then
Oh, yeah. No.
you like step on them.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
bleeding
Oh my
how?
God.
You're like, oh man.
He was doing a backflip, hit his head on the ledge.
Okay, thank God.
then-
I thought you were talking about a woman and like having her
No,
period,
no,
bro.
no, no, no.
That's-
Jesus.
We're good.
I hear that's healthy. though.
We're good, guys.
I hear that's healthy though.
Just
I
mean,
hear that's
just-
healthy. Yeah.
just to bathe in the placenta after birth.
No.
Uh, That wouldn't surprise me if there was benefits to that though.
I've literally heard that there's benefits for it, for like the birth water.
Yeah,
I don't know.
too
Dude,
much.
who knows
Too
at
much
this point,
information.
bro.
Yeah.
There's benefits to everything at this point.
All right, so Kareem, I have a question for you.
Go for it.
What are the top 2 wackiest things that you believe that most people don't?
That I believe in most people don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do people believe in? Like, are you talking about like philosophically?
Like, what are your fringe ideas that you would assume most people do not have the same stance with you on? I know you've got some in there, bro. We've had heated discussions.
Yeah.
Moon landing.
The moon landing,
Real or fake?
real or fake? I don't know, man.
He's
I don't-
he's afraid to talk to the audience
yeah,
now.
The thing is, the last time I brought it up, like
Someone bought-
a guy literally had to show me like 1,000 videos.
Bro,
and,
Yeah.
like,
we watched a documentary after he brought it up.
That's so true.
listen,
Yeah.
I don't think that I think that there was a moon landing,
Mhm.
but I just don't think that the moon landing that we believe in
Was 100% real.
was 100% real. There's just some sketch stuff that went along with it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even like.
Dude,
I get it. I do.
yeah.
I find a TikTok or someone talking about it, and I'm like, what are they talking about? So
Yeah.
I research it extensively,
yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, the astronauts came home and were acting really weird.
Like the argument that the photo was taken on Earth. You can see
Yeah.
the string that
and then,
attaches.
and then you see like weird training videos that like look kind of similar to what the picture setting looked like,
Yeah.
and I don't know, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I've actually came across a video. This is why I kind of agree, but like I don't know. I'd rather just not say an answer, just
I
because
think it's 100% real. Why wouldn't it?
it got to the point where like
Why?
it literally.
Well, also the political tensions at that time would point to the U.S. having every intention of faking it.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess, but we had the technology. That's the thing.
Did we? Dude, a computer was the size of a room.
Still, we had the level of technology available.
it's debatable. It's always on
It's
the table. There's
yeah.
never going to be a clear answer, but I will tell you this, at least in my expertise, like if you look at like someone replicated the video, for example, in their home studio, okay?
Mhm.
And they were like, all right, you don't believe me? Let's just speed up the video and see like the motion side by side,
Mhm.
right? And it looked like the exact same motion.
Hmm.
We live in gravity, don't we? So it's kind of like
We don't
that.
know.
It's shit like that that just makes me like,
Gravity's.
oh my God. So did they fake the comparison video now? Or is the other one fake?
And then
It's
you
just
have
like
the,
it's a loop. It's a loop.
you also have the opposite viewpoint where it's like, okay, if we've been to the moon once, what was it in the 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why haven't we gone again?
Yeah.
And in my mind, it's just like, what's the incentive to going to the moon right now?
Curiosity.
Sure.
Where did Jeff Bezos go last week or 2 weeks ago?
He just went around.
He just went to
he-
the space station, right?
He got, I think, halfway to the moon.
He got to the space station.
Shoot halfway to the
Basically.
moon, bro.
What?
He didn't get halfway to the moon.
Just
it's
outside the
the
atmosphere?
same as Richard Branson.
Okay. Then yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Like the floating,
joyride.
the floating
It's a
point.
$1 billion
Yeah.
joyride.
I hate that guy, man.
Why?
Bezos?
It's too much money, man.
Well,
Look at
well,
this guy.
you know
He's
what?
becoming a socialist.
All right.
Well, listen. I
socialism.
just have to tell you this. If he ever makes a coin, it has to be called Bezos.
Bezos.
It has to be. Yeah. Do you how many Bezos do you have?
How many Bezos? Can I give you a Bezos?
Yeah.
Give you a Bezos.
A Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
That's the thing I don't understand with people. It's like, why do you listen? This is free market capitalism. If you put in the work,
Yeah.
you build a company that big, you have every right to have that much.
I think
money.
he got like a $300,000 investment from his parents.
It doesn't matter though. You know how hard it is to take 300K to what? 150, 200 billion? You know
Oh,
how fucking hard that is?
280 billion. What?
Here's the thing. Here's the
200
thing.
How many morons can you give
Okay,
300K
listen,
to? They're not
listen.
even going to come out with a million.
You can never justify money from work. Okay? Because there's people that work extremely hard and don't even make a fraction of that.
I agree with you.
You can't use that logic because it really doesn't work. That work does not equal money.
Yeah.
Or effort does not equal money. That's not how
Yes.
it works.
Mhm.
So I won't say anything about that. I'm not saying he shouldn't be rich. I'm just saying that's a lot. Like if I had,
It opens up the doors for a lot of bad things to happen in the future.
I don't think.
What does it?
It kind of does, dude. Think of Monopoly. Think
Yeah.
of Monopoly. We've all played it.
I'm not saying it's like it should be illegal or anything, but I do view it as immoral in the fact that it's like, should one man have that kind of money, or should we have some kind of like checks and balances on that?
But you see how that becomes a slippery slope.
It does.
Then you're just
but
full blown communist.
It does. I'm not saying I have the answers for it. I don't think like any ideology,
Mhm.
you know, is the solution, but I definitely point at it and say that's a problem.
I think we have the solution.
What is it?
We get Bezos to transfer all of his money to Kareem's account,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
man.
we'll see what you do with the money.
I'm buying so many Pop-Tarts and Uncrustables. You have no idea.
Getting the best trainer out there.
All my boys are eating.
Hey, hey.
Yes, sir.
Say goodbye to that table. We're moving up to that table, dude. Hell
We're
yeah.
going to Fogo de
I
Chao
love
and
it.
just eating Pop-Tarts.
I love that, dude.
Bring our dessert
bro,
with us.
Bro, Kareem's the type of guy to, get married on a Friday because Saturdays are for the boys.
Saturdays for the
Straight
boys,
up.
baby.
Straight up.
You know the vibes.
Hell
I love
yeah.
telling women that.
The vibes.
Saturdays are for the boys.
Yeah. I
So-
love it.
Leave, please.
So leave, please. Why are they there to begin with?
Yeah. Wait, where are they?
Who knows?
Where is this? Where is
Yeah.
this happening?
Ladies, I promise you, we are joking.
Or are we?
At least I am.
Are we talking about like a girlfriend or like a girl?
No. Like a feminine species. No, I'm just kidding.
Just
Listen. We'll hang out. We'll hang out.
reptilian.
Mom, get the hell.
Mom, Saturdays are for the boys. You gotta leave.
I hate this energy.
You know this.
We'll hang. This is the most important thing. You got to tell her. Listen, we'll hang out Friday night, but Saturdays are for the boys. So if you try to encroach upon my territory on Saturday, we're done.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're done.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, such bravado.
Oh man,
Yeah. No, we joke. We're not that extreme, dude.
we joke. We're Sims. We're Sims.
We're Sims.
You're a simp.
I
I don't know about you. We're men, dude.
maybe.
Maybe. You just question
it,
it.
not me.
I said
You just
maybe.
question-
I was
He
like,
said it.
Yeah,
I was
like,
like, maybe
and I
with
accepted it too for a second. I'm like, yeah, we're all
Got some inner
No, no.
simplicity going on in there. Bro.
inner simplitude. Hold on. The fortress of simplitude.
What other wacky theories do you have, bro?
Wacky theory.
I want to get in a heated discussion with you because
what-
every
te-
time.
Okay, you can tell me something that you believe in, and I'll debunk it for you. Right now.
Oh, debunk it for
What do you
me.
What do you
I'll-
believe in?
I can debunk gravity. I can debunk randomness.
Gravity. How are you going to debunk that?
Oh,
I can debunk what causes gravity.
Do we want to let him go on this?
oh my God! Hold on. Gravity just hit me.
The gravity of the situation is now weighing on me.
Yeah, it's just like over my
I'm
limit
like,
right now. But yes, can you debunk that actually?
Yeah,
Why?
debunk gravity.
100%. Okay.
YouTube's going to have fun.
I'm
with
actually
it.
excited. Yeah.
I'll give you here. I'll explain it to you. A few hundred years ago, this guy named Isaac,
Sir Isaac Gravity.
Sir Isaac,
Isaac Ramirez. Which Isaac, bro?
Just listen.
Sir-
his
Sir
name was Isaac.
Okay.
And he's sitting under a tree and an apple falls on his head. And he says, okay, there is a pulling force
hmm
that pulled this apple down to hit my head. Correct. Before him, there was a guy named Aristotle.
Mhm.
And he
My
said
favorite.
that basically he understood gravity in a totally different way. He said that
Mhm.
like he saw a bird flying and he said its natural place is in the air. It has levity.
Mhm.
But obviously, we know that's not true. So Isaac came, debunked that. Then Einstein came and said, no, Isaac has it all wrong. It's a pushing force.
Mhm.
And he showed it by saying like, he proved that like light can bend around things, and he showed how the earth bends space. And he's like, okay, so that guy was wrong. I'm right. But who knows? Another guy might come and say, no, Einstein was wrong and I'm right. So all these guys are just saying whatever they want. And we're just going along.
Well, not
with it.
whatever they want. They're looking.
Sure, they use the scientific evidence that they have at that time and they make a claim, and then it gets debunked later on.
Yeah.
Well, does that
with
mean
more
that
and
you just
more-
debunked
yeah,
gravity? You're
That-
you're,
I'm
you're
showing-
placing a hope that gravity is going to be debunked.
Here, I'm going to say this. This is my theory. We have gremlins that are in the center of the earth with invisible lassos and if you jump, they
Bro,
pull you
shut
back
the
down.
hell up. Yeah, they use a magnetic
And-
tool that.
And hey, I have all the as much claim as Isaac and Aristotle and
Okay.
Einstein.
Okay. So we're gonna put Kareem Asfoor in the annals of history.
Gravity
we're gonna etch your name
denier.
in stone right next to Isaac Newton and fucking Einstein.
Aristotle, Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton,
And some
Kareem
guy who has
Asfoor.
crispy underscore Kareem as his
Just
fucking
Chris-
Insta handle.
They put an underscore in the late 800s, bro.
Put in quotes just
In the late-
YNTV. You know the vibes, please.
Oh my god, that is funny. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna like veer off for a
Go on,
second.
go on.
You know what really pisses me off these days
What?
is when people do these like Vegas interviews and they use their voice memos through their phone. Like they actually have an iPhone.
Oh, I
They
hate
use
Oh.
the
that.
bottom side thing, and then they're
Mhm.
just like, "Yeah, so would you date me?" And they're just like, You can hear the frying of the vocal cord because they're basically eating it.
Any of those like
Is
Like,
it just
those-
me, or is that like too tacky
oh,
and just
no,
stupid?
Oh,
Like,
they're extremely like okay. I think that the ones where they ask questions about like to see like, oh, answer these 5 questions, I'll give you $5, and they're actually like intellectual, like maybe they're historical or something like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. I enjoy those because it shows how dumb people are.
Mhm.
Like people are like, I'm like, wow, this
Yeah.
is like a first grade type of question.
Yeah.
Like it's
Here's
you should
an
learn this.
example of the opposing spectrum. It's this one guy interviews both a boyfriend and a girlfriend or a husband and a wife.
Yeah.
And he asks both of them to check each other's phones to see if they're cheating or not. And it seems so scripted,
yeah,
so
it's very
fake.
scripted.
Because almost every video
Yeah.
is like, you are cheating on like 2 or 3 women.
Yeah.
The chick is cheating on like with like 2 or
Yeah.
3 guys.
Wait, there's a guy that just does that.
He
Yeah.
goes to the mall, he goes to
Yeah.
the beach, he's like, okay, check each other's phones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's-
From this. Who's this?
Yeah.
And it's like they blow this-
Nobody.
I mean, no,
give me
but
my phone
There-
back.
there's another
You know,
guy.
like-
There's another guy. There's another guy on TikTok. He just goes up to couples and he says, "Is this your girl?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, would you let me take her on a date for 10,000?" Pulls out $10,000. They're
Mhm.
like, "No." He's like, "All right, what about 20,000?" Pulls out 20,000. They're like, "No." He's like, "All right, what about 30,000?" They're like, 30,000 maybe.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah, no.
what kind of actor are you putting up right
It's
now?
so,
Like,
it's so
what is
overplayed.
this?
No, I'm talking about the new crap. The one where they literally like they find a group of 3 girls, right? And they goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, you guys are friends, right?"
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then they'll be like, "All right, can I ask you guys a question?" And they'll be like, "Sure." And then it'd be like 2 girls alone, and then one on the other side,
Mhm.
just by herself. And they're like, "So can we? Do you know her guy? Like she has a boyfriend, so we're gonna have her separate. Do you know her guy?" And she's like, "Yeah." "Do you have his number?" "Yes." "Can you call him right now?"
That one, yeah.
Oh,
And then they'll be like, "Is it fine if they call your guy and ask if like, you know, what are you
can
doing?
meet
or
up
whatever.
and,
We
like,
can meet up."
whatever, Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, hello." And he's like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, like I'm like, bro, it's already
Yeah.
scripted.
You know what's
And-
funny
and,
about
like,
that?
What?
There have been a couple videos I've seen where he tells them, he gives them the rules. He's like, okay, your friend, chick number 1 of the friend of chick number 2, make sure that you play it up.
Yeah.
So that you can get a reaction out of the guy.
Yeah.
After she plays it up and the guy accepts, the chick number 1 gets mad at chick number 2 because she says, "Oh, like you were being authentic, you were being real," and it's like it's complete bullshit.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's just
I don't get it.
No, it's
I'm not a
just,
fan
but
of
it's
those.
basically to see if like whoever's cheating or whatever. And then like there's this, oh my god, the acting's terrible. They basically he's like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he's like, "Yeah, do you want to meet up?" Like immediately, you
Yeah.
know. And then he's like, "Yeah, where you at?" He's like, "I got like an hour, and I'm gonna go meet up with whatever." And she's right there listening,
Yeah.
right? And she's like, "What the hell? Why would you
Yeah.
just do that to me?"
Yeah.
And then like
I
they
saw
all
that.
they're like, "What?" It was all him.
I remember this video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the guy's like, I'm sorry. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? No, what?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
or if he's a,
Terrible acting.
Yeah.
mhm. Sometimes the dude just hangs
Hey,
up.
but
Millions
gue-
of views.
Guess what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was like 500,000 plus likes on TikTok
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
why a lot of people got pissed about the whole YouTube. Like, oh, is this
fake-
for kids?
fake- oh, I
No,
thought you were
that
gonna
they
say
ask you
fake.
when you upload a video, is this for kids?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm glad they started doing that because, dude, views, they're controlled by kids now.
Literally.
Except our views, guys.
I don't know, man. It just goes to show how stupid people are.
Yeah, very much so.
Dude, me and Ibs were talking like I think the last like good YouTuber that used to do like I guess like pranks or like social experiments where they just go up to people was I don't know if you guys remember Loft, Andrew Hales. He just does like awkward things where he just goes
Yes.
up to people, says like something ridiculous or just does something very awkward.
Yeah.
It's so simple
Yeah.
that it's hilarious.
Yeah.
He has a whole video called "Do you want to jet back to my place and pop in a Blu-ray?" The whole video is just him. He goes
Pop
up.
in a Blu-ray.
Yeah, it's such a like weird line
Yeah.
that it's just hilarious because all he does is goes up to a girl. Hey, do you know where the cafeteria is? Oh, it's over there. Oh, what's your name, by the way? Oh, my name is Haley. Oh, do you want to jet back to my place and pop in a Blu-ray? And he just says,
You see, that's classy. That's done right. That takes skill.
So simple. The whole video, he doesn't.
It's like
No, and
how did you even come up with
no.
that?
The funniest part is not only is the line the same, but the hand motions. Jet back to my place, pop in a Blu-ray.
So he got the little.
If someone popped in a Bluray like that, bro,
No,
I would
no.
lose my shit.
The funniest thing that he starts, but like they're
Pop
off
that shit.
It's obviously a terrible line. They're saying no, but then
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I can't tonight. He's like, so he keeps going with more shit that's even worse.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I have Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's still in its package.
Oh my
we
god.
can open it. It's fine. And then they're like, they have to keep going. So they're like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And he's like, oh, well, I have Capri Suns.
Oh
Like,
my
he's
god.
like, they're not in the fridge, but like if we put them in the freezer, it won't take that long for them to cool down. Like he's just
Fucking stupid.
just
bro.
really bad, but like it's so funny. And he does it maybe like 15 times in a row. Each time
Yeah.
equally as funny. So like it's just so simple, man. I don't think you have to try
I feel like you'd be
I'm
the type
down.
to do that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
I'm
Dude,
down to.
I would do it just for
I want to
fun.
watch that.
I would do
Actually,
it. I would
that's
do it
funny.
for fun for sure.
That's
Can
very
we film
funny.
you while you do it?
I'm totally down.
We're definitely gonna. Film
I
this
will
guy.
definitely go up to people and just say that.
That is
Bro,
hilarious.
who cares? You'll never see them again. Just
Yeah,
might as well.
Yeah.
it's quote of the day from you. You'll never see them again.
You never see them again. Take that from Kareem today.
I'll never.
Yeah.
I don't know who this person is. I'll never see them again.
For
Whatever.
real.
Just fuck it.
Yeah.
Say it.
Send it.
Well, guys, go follow Kareem at Kareem_Asfoor. He's available pretty much everywhere. He's worldwide now.
We'll
so-
put all your links in the description.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us. You can find us on YouTube at the 2 a.m. podcast. We also have a side channel called the 2 a.m. clips. Go ahead and check it out. Find us on Spotify, Apple, and all major streaming platforms. Tell your family and friends. We love y'all. See you next time.
You know the vibes.
Yes, sir.